What is that?
Just the title of that.
Justin Bieber almost gets chased on a Segway.
Almost.
Oh, I thought it said got chasing.
Well, I mean, he is getting chased on a Segway. What a dildo he has just become, huh? Everything you were hoping for. Everything you were hoping for this kid to just be a shitty human being, he has completely come through with.
But I don't see how you can be a cool, down-to-earth person when, since the time you're 12 years old, shrieking is the only sound you hear when you go outside.
Really? Maybe I've met my friend Corey Feldman, who held together great.
Feldog?
Guy still performs at the end of minor league baseball games. He keeps it real with the people.
What was the...
I once threw a birthday party for him. He wasn't there.
He would show up now.
I threw his 30th birthday. I had it catered, everything. I'm not even kidding around. I littered the place with his posters. I had packets stapled of his whole entire bio, and then I had the music playing was all the music from all of his soundtracks.
Oh, that's awesome!
Yeah.
How about his music? Did you play some of his music?
I didn't have any of his music.
Play it, Lou.
Oh, there's one I had. What's Up with the Youth? It was called.
Yeah,
Jesus, we heard that one.
What's up with
That's a Corey Feldman. That's what we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that song.
Well, we go deep.
It's like, what's up with the youth? What's up with the youth?
Yeah. All right, I know what you're talking about.
Oh my
Like
Christ.
he really wrote it.
What's up with?
I said to be a songwriter like
this
that.
is his new one.
To be a songwriter like that, though, you really have to have and we said it with the Tony Danza thing, just like
Crazy confidence.
reeling with confidence, because you have to come out. Like he wrote that. Like he wrote that. He wrote this.
This is the one he performed on.
No, we didn't see this one. Because we watched the one that's called Something in Your Eyes. That's the one that's on the... You saw that where he lip sings on the Evening at the Improv. He hosts an Evening at the Improv on A&E one time.
Stand-up. This is a stand-up show.
Yeah. And, they used to have celebrity hosts who would go up and do their attempt at stand-up. He comes out, he goes, I'm going to do something a little different, guys. I'm going to sing you my new hit single, Something in Your Eyes. And then he just dances like Michael Jackson and fucking... no hat.
But like everything else.
He dances like Michael Jackson and lip sings the shittiest song you've ever heard.
Wow.
But he's so into it.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm not kidding. I really think that's good for the youth,
You wrote this yourself?
Who's that guy interviewing him?
That's how it's done, dude.
What's he do?
He's the king of all music.
The king of all music. Is it working at Sirius XM? You're like, is he still working or?
Okay, here it is.
Oh man, I've never seen this one.
I mean, that's impressive that he can do that, though.
I'll be honest with you. It's an impressive move you should never do. Oh my God, dude, he is just brooding with that confidence.
He might be lip singing right now too.
He always
it's basically
is.
his attempt at Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah, he looks...
But by the way, probably not long before this, maybe even during this time, he could have fucked 80% of the girls in that audience.
He definitely banged Alyssa Milano.
Don't
Did
say
he?
that. Don't
Come on.
fucking say that in the studio.
I know someone who knows someone.
Why
Don't
do you say
that? Don't you say that.
I'm sorry.
Why do you feel that
Corey
way?
Feldman fucked Alyssa Milano?
I think he did.
Dude,
that
why
bums
the
me out.
fuck you gotta come in here and say shit like
From
that?
over here, I feel like he did on this area.
You gotta say shit like that.
I'd rather she fuck Dan Hedaya on the set of Commando.
Me too. Absolutely. I would rather if they put that into the plot as her banging Arnold in the plot.
Was he fucking his daughter?
Dude, I swear to
They
God,
live in a
he was.
treehouse together?
Let off some steam, Bennett.
Yeah.
Let off some steam.
But in the beginning when they're eating ice cream, you're like, oh, they're banging. If you watch Commando again, it looks like him and his daughter are banging.
This romantic house in the woods.
Yeah, and he's like, it's just me and my daughter.
Wait,
It's
have
perfect.
we missed the chorus?
I feel like I'm high right now. I feel like I'm on acid.
Jesus Christ. And he has no idea that Howard Stern is positively laughing at him, and he comes out and completely just does it so serious. It's amazing. That kind of like delusional... Wouldn't you just feel like it's like, well, he's everyone in the room knows that they're there to laugh at Corey Feldman, and they go, hey, do you think he's going to realize that? And they're like, no, dude. He will come out and do the whole thing as dead serious as possible.
I feel like his manager's got the same attitude as one of those guys who manages bears that wrestle people, where he's like this, he's like, we're going to give him a good chill. So Corey's good for the whole thing? Hey, you pay me cash, right? I open that cage, that fucker dances.
A grinder monkey.
Listen here. I've been working the carnival circuit in the Southwest about 25 years.
Does he ever say, "What's up with the youth"?
I hope he does.
He hit it in the chorus a couple times. Here it is. Here it is. That's his go-to move, huh?
It's a great move. Purple pants.
It's fucking spastic. Can we give? Is there like a?
Robin's
She was so pretty.
Yeah, she was. And she was doing, but Robin was doing a great 80s dance.
Oh, yeah.
With a lot of
Well,
shoulders.
she was fucking, I mean, completely immersed in white people.
Yeah. She's like, I lost all my rhythm. It's gone.
Corey Feldman might be like hand job of the millennium. I mean, like,
What's up with the young?
Have you heard the Goonies commentary?
no.
Amazing.
Really?
Because they did it on like a late edition, like a 25th anniversary, whatever it was, and
Right.
they redid it. And like he's fighting with the whole cast on the commentary, and he's so pretentious. He's like, during this scene, I had to prepare, and it's like him, like being like,
Oh my
He's
God.
7.
yeah,
He's just like a child.
yeah.
I really mentally.
And he's like 40, being like, oh, I had to. This was a really tough scene, and he's like being so serious about it, and then he ends up arguing with everyone on the commentary.
Which, by the way, like Josh Brolin, who's one of the best actors now, is like, what, man? I played George W. Bush.
Yeah.
Accurately.
Corey Feldman should be starstruck to see him all over again.
Yeah.
Whoa, Josh Brolin. What do I owe the honor?
I loved you in Spike Lee's Old Dog. Instead, he's like, so who are you with these days? You're naked.
See,
Oh, okay. I have girls with angel wings follow me.
Corey Feldman watches that right now. Is he embarrassed, or is he
Nope.
like, fuck yeah?
Nope.
It's some of his greatest work.
Right.
Has anyone...
He remembers that. He remembers the young Howard Stern. He's got to come on the Bonfire. We got to have him on.
Yeah, you know why? Because we can, I mean, like, the only reason I wouldn't want him on is because I'm only going to want to do the very thing that when it's over, I'm going to feel guilty that I did.
Wait, you just gonna smash him?
No, you don't have to smash him. That's the beauty of what I'm saying with these clips are. You don't
You're
have to
gonna try to
smash
take
him. You can like goad him. You can praise him into doing the most ridiculous shit. And you don't even have to be that sincere. Be like, dude, I'll tell you what, man. Probably in my eyes, I mean, for white dudes,
Best
top
dancer.
5 dancers I've ever seen in my life.
I'll tell you this right now.
And I'd be like, dude, if you could, can you show me like a thing? And dude, he will like,
Would you freestyle? If we got a backing track.
dude, can you just like bust out like
Dude, we
fucking
could- I
like
think-
3 minutes for me?
We could get him legitimately to try to teach me that dance move with his legs, where I could try to learn how to
And
do
can I sing the song in the background?
you go-
What's up with you? What's up with you? Ha ha! What's up with you?
Feel I'm breathing awkward.
5 and 6.
I'm sorry, Corey. I'm not getting Corey Feldman losing it on me because I can't get the dance steps right.
Look, I can't teach you inherent rhythm, Dan. You have to do the steps. I don't. All right, he's gonna get you one of those papers with the steps on them and the arrows.
Just crying on the train home. What happened? Mouth yelled at me.
Wait, you're fucking puking on the Long Island Railroad train. Trying goes, I ate a sandwich today.
I gotta be skinny. Corey says I can't be one of his angels.
Soder goes full blown Black Swan.
I gotta get this.
Getting your dick sucked by your own imagination.
What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you?
We gotta take a break.
Why not? It's the Bonfire. We found out how serious Corey Feldman takes himself. That he's still willing to throw on the metal-studded Michael Jackson bad outfit.
In what year? In what year of the Lord?
2015, my friend.
That is late second Obama administration.
It's this year.
Already batting around a new prez.
We're talking Trump.
He is
While
still-
this video is being filmed, Trump is in the lead of the polls.
He's dressed like one of the hot, the main girl's friends in Can't Buy Me Love. And it's 2015. Oh my God, I spilled wine on my jacket.
I don't understand this jacket.
I'm gonna have to fucking nerd scared for money now.
Yeah, really?
Ronald.
She tricked out. She tricked out in high school.
I'll give you
wait, isn't she
$1,000 to
dead?
pretend you're my girlfriend.
Yo, that chick's dead.
Shut up.
Yes.
Yeah.
She died
What?
like recently.
I was gonna say she took that $2,000 and bought heroin.
Yeah, she just booted.
She just died that night.
Yeah.
It was
Wait.
pure shit.
Yeah, I just recently heard that she died. Luke confirms.
You're saying it was such a
First off,
heartfelt thing where you're sad about it.
I played that VHS a lot.
But Sal's coming in
good
here. Sal's coming in here just dropping the hammer on number one, Feldog fucking Alyssa Milano, which I don't like to hear.
Yeah, well, none of us do.
Why do you feel that's the case?
Do you think it's
Alyssa Milano's
cross
like,
paths?
my all-time.
It was
so.
a very incestuous clique back then. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you nothing, Corey Haim fucked it too.
What?
That's what I believe.
Feldog and the
Got
hamster?
your Eiffel Tower and the fucking...
Again, this is what I believe.
my dream girl?
This is just what I believe.
You just heard that? Like,
But you could probably take it to the bank.
can I cash it if I went into the bank?
It might bounce.
Okay.
Alyssa Milano's my all-time.
It's like a third party out of state check.
Sometimes I call Christine Samantha.
Samantha.
Oh, hey. That's what I do when I come. That's what I go. Oh, hey.
Hey.
All over your back.
You just got bossed.
You just got danzered.
I just dancered on your back.
The beauty of impressions is that you really... Everyone gets it.
Yeah.
But it's so far removed. Like, he doesn't... He actually says Samantha...
Yeah.
And Mo and Angela, like he does it, but Angela, and everyone just laughs more.
Everything. It's just, is she dead, Jacob?
Yes.
Fuck.
Do we know the cause?
July 3rd.
July 3rd of this year?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right before the barbecue, right?
She was killed by ironically, a telescope falling. The very thing she helped him say.
The thing that she wanted him to have.
She got run over by a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Destroyed her.
She got her dress caught in a riding mower.
They said that
It
she
sucked her under.
torn limb from limb. Our last words were, "He got that telescope." She really die of something bad, Jacob?
Yeah, riding mower accident. You know what? You're not supposed to jump around like that on a goddamn riding mower. That's what teach you. You got to ride that thing safe.
Keep your hands and feet clear for a fucking reason.
And they're over there wearing
Accidental
cowboy hats,
drug
jumping up.
overdose.
Drug overdose.
Yeah.
And Corey Haim still dressed like a fucking Ace Frehley.
Feldog.
Feldog. Sorry, his stage persona. And he does really travel around with hot chicks and angel wings.
With plastic faces. But that's Skrillex.
Is it Skrillex's
on
thing?
stage with him is Skrillex.
No, I know that. Is that Skrillex's thing? That's Corey Feldman's thing. the
Oh no,
Angels.
that's one of Corey's angels.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Skrillex obviously invited him to this thing.
Is it a tongue-in-cheek invitation?
By Skrillex or not? Or is he so hipster that this is actually sincere from
It's gone
Skrillex?
full circle.
Let's see. Let's
Would
watch
the
this
ultimate
find
justice be that if we find out Charlie Sheen fucked Feldog?
Do your Charlie Sheen. Have you heard Jay's Charlie Sheen?
Hey, Feldog.
It's perfect.
Listen, you should probably get checked. Feldog, Chaz. Listen, bud. Remember when we were splitting Alyssa Milano in quarters back at that old party at Pintaro's house? Well, he sucked me off, blah, 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 boop-a-doop. Dominoes fall. Here we are. You should go get checked.
Pintaro is.
Fucking
I
great.
know. But we all saw that coming.
Of course we did.
I saw him. He worked at the Gap.
What?
After Who's the
Pintaro?
Boss? I walked into the Gap in Herald Square, I think it was.
No.
And he was the greeter.
No.
Yes, he was.
He didn't need the money. He was just cruising for dick.
Just sitting out
It's a
there.
high dick area
looking
over
for-
there.
Looking for boys in sweaters.
He worked at the Gap.
What?
I shit you not.
I believe you.
Because
I believe
my
you.
girlfriend back then worked at the Gap, and she was doing like one of those. I don't know. They had to. She would set up all the mannequins,
Yeah.
and she's like, "You got to come down here. Jonathan Pintaro works here."
Danny?
So Danny Pintaro.
Oh, is it?
Pintaro.
I just called him Jonathan Pintaro, whatever the hell his name is.
It's Jonathan, the show.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
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 Samantha.
Samantha.
You guys know that he has AIDS?
What?
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Oh, and he got it. He got it from crystal meth.
Oh.
Really?
Who's she?
Yeah, who's she? Wait,
That's,
I thought he was gay.
wait, what? How do you get AIDS from needles?
Needles, I guess.
Well, also in
Do you
crystal.
boot crystal meth? I thought you smoke it.
No, crystal meth. What it is like in the gay community, a lot of gay guys.
You have a great voice for a story like this.
Smoking.
Crystal meth is
funny story you should ask.
for you noobs.
Gay dudes smoke it and just bang.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, one of my old mates.
So he's blaming crystal meth for making him want to bang dudes. That's not
I would
cool.
imagine you do the crystal meth and you can't get.
Oh no,
you got
I guess you can't.
Crystal meth dick.
No, they say you get like hort.
Oh, I bet it's like speed, right?
Yeah. This video that we're leading into is Corey Feldman with Skrillex performing Sal's favorite Corey Feldman song.
That's right.
What's up with the
By a long shot.
Yeah. He's not
This
even
next
close
one
to
I put on twice a year tops.
This is a ringtone.
What's going on right now? You're going to help me sing What's Up in the Loop, because I said yes! You're going to sing this, and what are you doing with me? Alright, let's do this. I'll sing the chorus.
Pause it for 1 second. First of all, he's wearing a half jacket. Second of all,
Skrillex is clearly fucking with him.
is he? That's exactly it. I don't think he has any inkling that Skrillex is fucking with him.
Skrillex is doing that thing where he like leads him in.
Do you know why you can fake it? Do you know why you can fake it enough to like give him kudos so he will do this insanity?
Yeah.
Is because there is still an element of you going like, yeah, man, it's still Corey, Lost Boys and Goonies.
Great work.
You know what I mean? You're like that's Corey Feldman. So you can, but you are the whole time going like, watch this idiot fucking Michael Jackson dance. He's 50.
You know what it reminds me of though is when you can when you say shit to a dog. It's just the way you do it in your tone. Where you go,
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna fucking smash your skull. I'm gonna fucking smash your skull. And they're like, you're like, you're gonna go outside because you're a fucking dumb dog. And, and then he's going outside. He's open the door and they fucking bolt out. That's what he's doing right here.
You're gonna sing your horrible fucking song. Who's gonna sing his horrible fucking song?
Exactly. You fucking dipshit. Are you gonna fucking sing this song? He's like,
Who's my big pathetic little... Did you hear what Skrillex said, though? He's like, which I was surprised. He was like, appealed to him. He's like, oh, I'll only do it if you do it with me, which, yeah, right. But then Skrillex was like, Skrillex like, all right, I'll do it. But I can only sing the chorus. Of course, he doesn't know the other words.
he's
He's like, hey, Skrill, you take the first verse. I'll be over here Michael Jackson dancing.
Yo, let's Dre and Snoop this.
If anyone needs me, I'll be over here throwing some Jackson kicks.
Does he do the moves?
Of course.
Right now, does he do the moves?
I bet
2K15.
He Oh, does he do the move?
Right, the move.
The wide kicks.
That now.
All right, I'll say this.
Okay.
I'll bet you $5 he does.
Just to make it interesting, I will take that.
All right.
Okay, I will see your $5.
Yeah.
And tell you there's a spin, a jump, and hits the knees at one point.
Now, if I parlay this, if I can parlay this because it is football Sunday.
Yeah.
I'll take that bet that happens as well. But you're saying that's going to happen.
I got to be honest. Right now, I'm very confused because now what happens to me?
So
you owe us both $15.
Okay, it's like Sal, you're $500.
Yeah, you pay us to come on the show.
You are pretty in heavy with us right now. So.
We're gonna have to rename that Impractical Bonfire.
You have to go work on Monday, but guys, I kind of bet off my fraction of the show.
What was it? Was it the Giants-Jets game? No. Corey Feldman dancing at Skrillex's birthday party.
All right, so
You guys keep your $5 bet.
Yeah,
I'm saying that he's gonna just have some sense of modesty and not do it.
And I'm saying
he hits, and so does if he hits the moves.
Feldog.
Okay, he goes full Feldog.
What are you doing with me? Alright, let's do this.
He's dressed like Joan Jett and looks like Joan Jett now.
I've sung this song in 20 years. Alright, sorry, but just for you. Alright, let's do this. Yo, can we get some help though by
Just that he hasn't sung it in 20 years. This is just for you.
Sure.
I normally wouldn't do this. I always wear disco ball pants.
Yeah.
And then once in a while, this comes up.
I'm so inappropriately dressed to sing a song that's clearly from a specific part of time.
Look at this 50-year-old man, midget body. And this stupid, it's ridiculous.
I wonder what he's worth.
Does he have a glove on in his left hand?
It's possible he's wearing a glove. I'm not going to judge that.
Well,
we need some
we should
stage.
double up.
Everyone, Monster Cat crew, come on, let's go. Come on up, come on
Oh,
up.
these are Skrillex's friends mocking him.
Actually, you know what?
Oh, yeah, he wears those half gloves.
Fuck that, fuck that.
They're just fingers. He just wears fingers. He takes the fingers off mine.
Oh, he's saying that's hilarious. He's where your fingers end up.
Yeah.
If you follow the drain.
Feldog just buys fingers.
This is a classic, a Corey Feldman classic. We got the rabbit.
Okay, so this is at this point I'm convinced Skrillex is mocking him. He's clearly
Wait,
mocking
you had
him.
You thought maybe he was into it?
I thought what Sal said, that he'd gone full hipster to the point where it was cool now.
Like
No. He's laughing at him.
He's so cool for school that he's making this cool.
And look at like the investor guys he's bringing on stage. That guy's name's like Tywin. No, that was Game of Thrones. I said Tywin.
You think that his belief is like, oh, everyone's going to think this is actually awesome? No, I think that you have to know it's a joke. What's up with the youth?
He's calling it a classic.
Yeah, he's fucking with them.
Of course.
But the beauty is, Corey Feldman believes it's a classic.
I mean, kind of is, but yeah.
You're talking to a guy who decorated an entire birthday party for the Feldog.
I believe in this. I mean, these girls, are they making a lot of money? I mean, they're so beautiful. Corey's Angels.
Can I tell you this right now? I'm already fucked on my bet.
Because it's too busy up there?
It's too busy.
No, but here's the thing. Listen, there's more time.
Yeah, but if he wants to do it, he's going to
When
do
they start
it.
doing the song...
It's Skrill Camp right now. Alright, yo. Skrill Camp!
He's not going to do a song without dancing. He can't. The music's electric. It fucking
There's a lot of time left on that timeline, buddy.
I don't think
Skip ahead, Lou. Skip ahead a little bit.
Alright, everybody.
I mean, he's already feeling it.
the camera's too close.
He's in his
Alright,
glory.
everybody. You guys, look up there, right here.
Right now, he's like, I told you I'd be back. This one's for Hamster.
Gone but not forgotten.
He's basically just lip syncing to his own.
All the proceeds for this performance are going for Hamster's mural. They're putting up.
I'm in a wash.
Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Is he lip syncing yet again?
Wait, hold on. He's starting to get pissed that Skrillex isn't paying attention. Back it up about 3 seconds. You'll see him look like, hey man, I'm performing this song for you. Right there. Right. Because Skrillex is, whatever this girl in this birthday hat is, looks at Skrillex around 3 minutes and 6 seconds in.
But you can't keep Skrillex's attention. He's an old Asian lady. Look at him.
he's got a laundromat to run. But watch when she gives this look, Corey then shoots Skrillex to look like, yo, what the fuck, man?
Hey man, this is Feldog's moment. You know what's great? Corey Feldman's the thing where he's like pointing at Skrillex behind his back, almost like, look at this weirdo. like he's the problem.
This guy's cool, huh? So here we go. I'm already halfway through, and I'm saying it. The staff sees it. Everyone sees it. You
I'm
won
not
that
gonna
bet.
take that yet.
You
This-
take-
It's not over
It's
yet.
not over. It's
Then let
not
me put it
over.
right here, closer
That's
to you.
fair. Skip ahead. We gotta see if he gets some room.
I don't want to win on a technicality though, because I think if the stage was clear, he would be doing it.
No, that wasn't the bet.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know. That
We
wasn't.
didn't see
That
his-
doesn't count.
Nah, there's not enough leg room for what
Not
we're
enough
hoping.
leg- yeah.
Not enough. Oh my lord. He looks like that. What was the Mad TV character? The old Asian lady.
I know, man.
Who's it?
Miss Duff-
That's his fucking. That's his.
You could see behind his eyes. Like,
That's the That's the picture from the Great American Scream Machine. A Great Adventure.
He's getting dropped 40 stories right now.
he's being reborn right now.
Yeah, what's up?
Look at those guy's legs.
So they're all mocking him, or no?
Yes.
They're 100% mocking him.
Honestly,
This guy in the gray sports coat with the black, he's literally grinding on that girl.
Yeah, he's got a hand in her. She should look back almost like, excuse me.
Buckethead's jamming.
He's not going to do it. He wants to, man. He's itching to. He's feeling claustrophobic.
Guys, get
Everyone, it's really going to hell. Everyone's like pulling the Angels like bras down and shit. Like, can we go? The song's too long. Pause it for a second. The crowd's over it.
Over it.
Like the first verse, they were so in.
over it.
Now you can see them actually dwindling out. They've given up.
Skrullex's girlfriend's giving like the 8th breath of like, we're still doing this.
It's like, okay, Skrillex.
I'm like, Steve, I know. She calls him by his real name. Kyle.
Kyle.
It's Skrillex. What's Skrillex's real name?
I don't know. He's got a hot chick haircut.
He's got.
I missed something awful like Boris. Or something.
No, yeah. Something where you can tell his parents starved to move here.
He looks so much like Corey Feldman, like young Corey Feldman in Stand By Me, because he wears army jackets for some reason.
Look at Corey's Angels are just so happy to be separated by him by that much distance.
How did this many people know this song?
What is it?
Sonny John Moore.
Sonny John Moore.
She's like, Sonny.
Are you a fan of that stuff, Sal? That kind of music, Skrillex shit and all that stuff? Yeah, I can't. It's just like
That's the.
yeah. I don't know how you get behind it because
The dubstep, is it?
I'm not saying there's
kind of.
I'm not saying there's moments where you don't hear like a cool sounds coming from it. I'd be lying if I said, but it's just like
Yes, sometimes.
where's like the soul or the heart of that music?
That's what I always say. I'm always amazed when people are driving around to techno music. I'm like, how are you driving to like?
Is Diplo another guy?
Yes.
That's like him, right?
Yeah, this is Skrillex.
Is Skrillex. My name is Skrillex.
Dude, going down the highway, you like get your arm out the window,
Just
the wind through your hair.
my ears bleeding. My right ear's bleeding.
Oh, that's the shit right there.
You know what? Nothing.
Let the bass drop.
Isn't it all like this like festival drug music?
Yes.
Like,
Basically, and like late night empty warehouse shit.
Guys, I like to drive to Big Sur and put the Skrillex on and just let it go. Dude, my heart would stop. I'd be driving 55 miles an hour and my heart would
It's like
lock
driving
up.
the road listening to AOL start up on your free minutes.
Hey, you guys got dial-up internet?
You got mail.
And you're looking at your 20-hour countdown. I only got 15 hours left.
This is your $5.
I feel guilty taking
Don't you ever feel guilty about taking it?
No, I
You
feel
made a
man.
fucking good
Just
bet.
turn up your hate $5 worth to Corey Feldman for failing you.
Yeah, if you could use some juice to get Feldog on the show.
Why does Corey Feldman say pedophilia is Hollywood's biggest problem? I want to see his take on that. Is he trying to tell us that Steven Spielberg did something to his butthole?
I hope so. Ate it.
Corey Feldman has no idea what it's like not to be famous. He was just 3 years old in this McDonald's commercial.
McDonald's gift certificates.
I literally was famous before I knew my own name.
His roles defined the 80s.
Famous?
Goonies.
That's not true.
was my dream, my wish.
Stand
I didn't know my name until I was 15 years old.
I had heavy head trauma.
License to Drive.
The only difference between you and that greaseball is that he has a license and you don't.
Films that propelled him into the spotlight for his entire youth.
Since then, he's been unsufferable.
But being famous so young, he says, caused serious damage to him and his friends.
Yes.
Do you feel like you missed out on a normal childhood?
What childhood? I don't know what that
Lou.
means.
That was
Lou.
very sheenish, like actually.
Lou, it's got to be a drop. What childhood?
Not just those looking to profit
The
from
bonfire.
also some with far more sinister motives.
I can tell you that the number one problem in Hollywood was and is and always will be pedophilia.
Pause it.
Also a drop. Oh, these ought to be drops.
The biggest problem at Sirius Satellite Radio has been, and always will be
Pedophilia. Jacob, get your hands off me. I'm taking back the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a haircut like Jennifer Lopez and enough, and punch you.
Fucking Legend of Billie Jean it. Fair is fair. Keep your goddamn mitts off me.
Jacob, you want to have another shirtless hug with me to talk about production meetings? Tell me you're real proud when I did 45 push-ups on air.
The irony is we started off this show looking at young kids' dongs on the TV.
Not young kids, bro.
That was a grown man. It was just a little boy's dong.
We're looking at trucker dick, dog.
Go ahead. Continue, Corey. I'm sorry about your story.
I'm sorry.
Those looking to profit from charming children, but also some with far more sinister motives.
I can tell you that the number one problem in Hollywood was and is and always will be pedophilia. That's the biggest problem for children in this industry.
The casting couch even applies to children.
Oh, yeah. Not in the same way. It's all done under the radar.
Well, I mean, I don't really think casting couch is done over the radar.
Yeah.
You want to come in and fuck on this?
Oh, yeah. You want to get in a Mick G movie? Just go in there and suck them off.
Oh, everyone knows that.
It's that easy.
That's called an audition.
But he talks about pedophilia.
It's the big secret.
And it's widespread?
Oh, yeah. I was surrounded by them when I was 14 years old.
Like this?
Surrounded.
I just imagine them looking at it like this going,
Look at those moves.
agility.
Hey.
Choreography.
Hey, Corey, why don't you go dance around for me a little bit over here in the corner, huh?
Do your little leg kick. Can you do your leg kick?
You don't want to suck my dick? What's up with the youth?
That just inspired me to write a song. Hey, Corey, could you kick around the floor a little bit?
That's what the story goes. When I was 7, Ed Asner blew me in a goddamn trailer. Some weird guy did it. Carol O'Connor had his way with me.
That's hilarious. You want to know what happened? It was a rainy night. We were on set, and Edward Loja sucked me off.
Ed McMahon blew motorboats in my butthole.
All right.
Literally. Didn't even know it. It wasn't until I was old enough to realize what they were and what they wanted and what they were about and the types of people that were surrounding me till I went, oh my God, they were everywhere like vultures.
Does he know what pedophilia means?
Has abused him and his best friend, the late child actor Corey Haim, his co-star in The Lost Boys.
Well, what happens if my mom is dating the head vampire?
Feldman says the trauma of that pedophilia contributed to Haim's death.
There's one person.
First off, what a way to throw your friend under the bus after he's dead.
He's dead. He goes, pretty tough life. And used to get boo food by old men.
That's such a fucked up
You know a guy pulling his dick out of the pee hole of his director's pants, his big pants with the knee-high boots.
I'm gonna fuck your friend.
All right, everybody, cut. Feldman, see me in my office.
Haim, alone time. But what a way for your friend to be dead.
He's gonna say, so he goes, pedophile's Hollywood's biggest problem, but he's only talking about Corey Haim. He goes, no, I mean, they tried to get me, but I was like, no. But Haim was just fucking chugging producer dick by the fives.
I was too strong, and they said that my
I mean, they tried, but I kicked so much ass it was crazy.
but they got him, and boy, did they get him.
Yeah. Luckily, I mean, you can see by my moves that I can move pretty good. So
I did that side-to-side thing to get away.
Not old Hames thing.
Yeah, Hames was more of a people pleaser.
I got good east to west movement, which I think threw off a lot of these old producers.
They're used to a lot of downhill running. They're prepared for that. They know how to block that. But I'm a swing back. I take it around the corners.
What I do is I get him settled and then I move. And I'm gone.
Counter.
All right.
He's gonna tell stories of Haim getting fucked.
Mogul. And that person needs to be exposed, but unfortunately I can't be the one to do it. But the person that knows who did it and knows who he is watching right now, I guarantee you. Yeah. There was a circle of older men.
Can you give me a reaction?
Was that like was he basically through his face with like, you could, yeah, right, sure.
Yeah. Everyone's constantly fucking with Corey Feldman. They're constantly doing this when they go, yeah, sure.
Snarky laugh.
Wasn't that like a snarky, like a, really? You think so?
Oh, sure.
He's watching right now with bated breath. Oh, yeah, I bet.
He's like, yeah, you know what, why don't you do a song for us again?
Hey, Corey, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I know you haven't done it in years, but if you can get up and perform for us right now.
Oh, please, right here.
He's like, I'm about to drop a bomb right now. Corey Haim was fucked so many times.
I couldn't sleep at night because just next door, just hear him just balls to butt.
And I know you're out there. You fucked my friend right into an addiction.
I even had to do blow just to comfort him.
See, what this particular producer didn't know is I've taken 7 years of Aikido at that point. point.
I was pretty trained in Krav Maga. I did Krav Maga before I knew my own name.
I always walk around with a bow staff, prepared for such situations.
Are you familiar with the spring-loaded baton? Well, I had all of them sewn into the arms of my jackets.
The spring-loaded baton. Go ahead. I want to hear more about
And that person happens to be a Hollywood mogul. And that person needs to be exposed, but unfortunately I can't be the one to do it. But the person that knows who did it and knows who he is watching right now, I guarantee you. Yeah.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's thanks for nothing. Drug a whole camera crew out here. You gave us nothing. You said it happened. I know it. He knows it, but he'll never know.
Have been more patronizing.
Oof, you are a. Every time I think there's no more news coming out of you, buddy, you just fucking fart out another gem.
He's like, and that Hollywood mogul is waiting for this YouTube video to load right now.
Yeah, great story. So, is there going to be a Goonies 2?
That was basically cool story, bro.
That was exactly what that was.
Said as intriguing.
Corey Feldman just said that him and Feldog and Hamster were getting fucking nailed by directors, and it's got less views than like adorable Chihuahua.
Yeah. Corey Haim taking so much dick. Now that he's in the dirt, I can really talk about it.
Well, one producer got us by telling us that's how we would actually become vampires.
He said that was our protection, which I didn't believe it, but Corey.
And I used to tell him, sorry, bro, you're getting fucked so much, but there was nothing I could do about it.
I tried to teach him an escape from a wrist lock, but he never listened to me.
Dude, seriously, if a guy holds a gun on you, all you gotta do, really?
What you do is you grab the elbow, twist the gun, and ensemble it.
Pressure point. Now he's pointing the gun back at himself.
Now you're in control. The prey's become the hunter.
And the hunted has become the hunter. Corey, I can only give you the lessons. You must apply them.
Now take this full glass of water. And do that drop.
You must not spill one drop.
All right.
Can I just drink it? All right, that was quick. You're supposed to figure that out way later into this.
Wait, did you watch The Golden Child? We were in the hotel.
Yeah, man, it's running nonstop.
Yeah, it's always on TBS.
Okay, go.
Circle of older men that surrounded themselves around this group of kids. And they all had either their own power or connections to great power in the entertainment industry.
Feldman won't name names. And he admits his friend had a struggle with addiction, which he says was a mechanism to cope with his demons. It was a symptom.
It was a symptom, correct.
Are we in it?
In 2008, the two Coreys confronted each other on their reality show about the dark past they shared.
You let me get around in my life, man, raped, so to speak, when I was about 14 and a half, and I'm saying this right now. What'd you do, man, when you saw that going down when I was 14 to me? What'd you do? You knew about it.
You want to talk about the truth? Okay, well, then let's
Pause
talk
it.
about the
Whoa,
truth.
it just actually happened.
Wait,
He's like, I still
but here's
don't
the thing. 14, I was 14, right? I was 14 when my dad died. Could someone have taken a run at me and gotten some dick? Yeah.
Where's Soder? He's late for practice again. He goes, yeah. I think he's fucking old man McGillicuddy.
Yeah. Hey, the groundskeeper said something about being his new dad for him.
But he's like, you let me get right. What is the other 14-year-old kid going to possibly do?
Stop, don't.
Just over in the corner. He's like Blair Witch, and he's just facing a corner, just doing his dance moves.
Just breathing weird.
What's up with producers? What's up with producers?
I'm telling you, Corey, talking over his shoulder. I'm telling you, Corey, this song's going to come back.
You'll see, bro. 2015, I'm going to have a rerun.
What's up? It's going to be the future. I'm going to have angels surrounding me.
I was being molested at the same time by somebody else. What'd you do?
Whoa.
You know, there's a lot of good people in this industry, but there's also a lot of really, really sick, corrupt people in this industry. And there are people in this industry who have gotten away with it for so long that they feel they're above the law. And that's got to change.
You know what, pause it. You know what? Every industry. I hate people talking about like the regal nature of like, or, you know, the of acting.
Right.
Hey, Jay.
This industry just tortures people. So does fucking like banking.
Right.
Yeah.
And
there's people in textiles.
The landscape business. There's some
the hierarchy of a Joanne Fabrics.
It's corrupt. You think the people's at Michael's Art Supplies haven't heard?
The only other one I got is Frank, so. That's every major art superstore is a person's first name.
Yeah.
All right, that's just
Michaels,
Lee's,
Joanne's, Frank's.
But here's the thing: is Jay, when I was doing comedy, you just let me do check spots. You watched me while I was doing check spots.
Oh, what were you doing when I was doing check spots?
Nothing. What's up with the youth?
What's with the youth, bro? This is, Jesus Christ. What if no one watched this? The biggest announcement of his life. And everyone's like, all right.
So,
that explains it.
Put it up on the internet.
Stop dressing like a hot young chick.
I wonder if Michael Jackson...
That's what I think.
Because that's what it's...
All right.
He was tight with anything.
You think those dance moves are sexually transmitted?
Yeah. I gotta kick my leg out because I took a dick in the butt.
Well, he wouldn't be...
Hey, Corey, you want to come over for another dance lesson?
He's not Hollywood, though, right? Michael Jackson, he's not considered Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
What?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, like musicians are Hollywood?
Oh, yeah. Entertainment industry.
Okay.
Let's see where this goes.
His mother, in an email, she said, I'm not willing to discuss or respond to anything Corey Feldman has to say.
Ooh.
I wish he would talk about himself only.
Yeah, really?
Leave my son out of it. Is there a dark side to child stardom?
Definitely.
What?
I think
Is that a pedophile? Oh, they actually got to interview a pedophile.
That's funny. They just go, no. It's all good.
He goes, is there a dark side of Hollywood? Yes.
When he was sucking my dick, it was very dark.
Yeah, dark side for who?
See, Jerry O'Connell had the idea. He was a fat, unfuckable kid, and then he grew up into a super hot, ripped adult.
Yeah, good dude, too. Met him.
Yeah?
He's on Billions.
Oh, yeah?
Nice guy.
Look at that. You sure it wasn't him or his brother? They're twins, I think.
It was him.
All right.
I read the name placard.
Did you talk about my secret identity?
No, I wanted to bring up sliders.
I go further. I'm deeper tracked than that.
Okay.
I think we get it with this. So they got fucked.
Feldman's parents managed his career until the money came between them.
Of course,
I got legally emancipated by going to the producer's pension health and welfare plan myself at 14 years old and saying, what were my earnings and what's left? Earnings, by the time I was 13 years old, $1 million, which is really not that much money, but in those days it was, in the late 70s, early 80s, that was a good chunk of change.
You know what, though? This all goes, though, to what we were talking about, to even get into Corey Feldman, was Justin Bieber. Like, how do you grow up being, like a decent person at all?
I don't think you can.
But of course, but you only hear about the assholes. Like, how about? I mean, Martha Plimpton's probably an okay person. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like,
who else?
I don't think Juliette Lewis is someone who's like constantly in fucking problems and trouble.
Okay, Leonardo
DiCaprio
is a child star, growing pains.
Now, here's the thing. He is. I've heard mixed reviews on him. Like, I heard he actually is like a. Because also, it doesn't have to be like a fucking a raging dumbass.
Sure.
Not public.
You could also just be like a weird bad person. You know what I mean? I mean, like, it's people who just become like bad celebrities. You know what I mean? When they're famous and everyone's like, oh, they're such a fucking dick. Feldman grew up. Yeah, but I'm saying there's so many stars though that started off really young who just grew up and they're not. I mean, Jerry O'Connell, a great example of that. I've never heard there's not massive stories like what a piece of shit Jerry O'Connell is, or.
You're right, but I'm trying to think of
Sean Astin or anybody else.
Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, man. Sometimes they come out of the gates and they're just fine. Like
the whole cast of Family Matters.
Well, no, the one became a fucking porn star.
So what's the odds on that?
The little sister.
Stop it.
Yep.
Jamie Foxworth was her porn name. Taking Lex.
No.
Steele. Yeah.
Big Lex Steele.
It's Triple X probably. And it's not going to be on YouTube, weirdo.